Hello friends, welcome again. In our last session, we understood the basic concept of sampling distribution and CLT theorem. And in this session, we will learn about application of these concepts. We now know that by CLT theorem, we can estimate population mean from sample mean and sample standard deviation. Let's take an example to understand it more properly. Here the question states that take a sample of 100 employees to find average time taken to reach office in a company of 10,000 employees and estimate the company average time. After doing the analysis, we found the sample mean to be 30 minutes and the sample standard deviation is 10 minutes. Now we will apply the CLT properties to estimate population mean. The first property of CLT is sampling distribution mean, which is equal to the population mean, which is unknown here. The second property is standard error, which is equal to the population standard deviation divided by square root of sample size. Since we do not know population standard deviation, we will go for the sample standard deviation divided by square root of sample size. So here the sample size is 100 and the sample standard deviation is 10. Therefore the standard error is equal to 10 divided by square root of 100, which is 1 minute. And the third property is if n is greater than 30, that is sample size is greater than 30, then the sampling distribution will be normal. Since sample size is 100, therefore the sampling distribution is normal. Now we can make claim that the probability of population mean lying between 28, that is 30 minus 2 minutes, and 32, that is 30 plus 2 minutes, is 95%. Now you will be confused how I come to this conclusion about population mean. Just wait for 2 more minutes, everything will be unfolded logically here. In above statement which is made, there are some terminologies related to it. The first one is confidence level, the probability associated with the claim. In the last question, it was 95%, which is confidence level. The second one is margin of error, which is the maximum error made in the sample mean. So in last question, 2 minutes is margin of error. And the third one is confidence interval, which is the interval of values, or we can say range in which the population mean will lie for given confidence level. In the last question, 28 to 32 is the confidence interval for population mean with 95% confidence level. Now we will generalize the confidence interval into a formula, and it is x bar, that is sample mean, plus or minus z into s, which is a sample standard deviation, divided by square root of n, which is sample size. And here z is associated with the confidence level, that is 2 in the last question for 95% confidence level. And now putting the values of last question in the given formula, and the sample mean was 30 minutes, sample standard deviation was 1 minute. So after putting all these values, the confidence interval is coming out to be 28 to 32 minutes, or we can say 30 plus minus 2 minutes, where 2 is margin of error. Now I think all the concept must be coming together and start making sense to you. So this finishes our session on mean estimation using CLT, and I hope you have enjoyed it a lot. Thank you and happy learning.